Hello, lovely Cancerians. I hope that you have had the most beautiful festive season and just a really soft and luxurious entry into 2019. I know that you worked really, really hard last year, so I hope that this has been a restful time for you and just surrounded by love and good energy. Um, I'm Taryn, and this is my new channel, The Luminary Tarot. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to jump on and do a general reading for the new year, see where the energies are at, see what we want to start to think about moving toward, what we're going to leave behind in 2018, and what we want to start to attract and cultivate in 2019 as we move forward on this journey in this new season, this new cycle. So let's see what's going on for you, Cancer. I think it really has been a time of really trusting and feeling your feelings, like letting yourself just be in feeling like this deep, receptive and feminine space, because you've put in a lot of hard work. There's been a lot of effort on your part, and you've given a lot, and now is the time to just receive, to really just see those fruits come to fruition, to see the fruits of your labor actually start to pay out and come into your reality. Because man, it has been a busy season for you. And so I think that being able to spend some time by yourself and to withdraw your emotions is going to be really important for you, Cancer. Because if you guys are the givers and I always think of Cancer as like the mothering sign of the zodiac. Whether you're a male or a female, it is still a very nurturing energy, and you care a lot and you feel a lot, and so you're always caring and feeling about other people. But taking time for yourself is something that you actually really have to be on top of that. Otherwise, you end up giving from an empty cup, and that completely depletes you, and that takes away from your true power. And so really being honest with yourself, when you need time to rest, when you need time away, you need time to just be by yourself, you have to take that time. Really also feel like there's a lot of shifts happening, a lot of things happening in your physical, your physical realm. So a lot happening around your finances, around your housing situation, whether you're trying to move or you're trying to maybe like renovate or you're trying to build something, like something is shifting in your physical environment, and it's going to take a little bit of work, and it's going to take a little bit of patience. So just bear with yourself and be with yourself when you need it. So let's get started with this reading. We're going to start out with just a message from your guides, a message from the spirits that love you unconditionally, whatever it is that you believe in, whatever it is you connect with. This is energy that you want to start to move into in 2019, and this is upside down as well. This is energy you want to start to move into in 2019. I'm gonna show it to you, right side up, suffering in silence, but it was reversed. So what I'm taking this as is that it is time to let this energy of, again, being the martyr and being the person that has to do everything for everyone and be everything for everyone and, run yourself ragged until there's nothing left for you. That is something that really needs to go. It needs to be completely different. You need to start to speak up and speak your truth and speak when you, how and when you need to be loved, because it's not going to happen for you if you can't tell people. It can't actually. It is this sense of really not allowing yourself to be trampled on anymore. No longer. That's not the energy of 2019. You cannot just sit by the wayside and allow other people to take the lead and to do the things that you could be doing and you want to be doing, but you're so worried about what everyone else is doing that you end up pulling back a little bit, and you don't don't speak up for yourself. That's not what's happening this year. It's time to shift away from that. And I'm very interested to see what this next card is, because this is the energy that you want to start to move away from. This is the energy you want to move into, is speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, and really telling people when you need time, when you need love, when you need space. And so what you need to move away from in this, with that in mind, right side up, deception and envy. You need to move away from the toxic people that are actually not really, you need to move away from helping people that actually just want to take. They're just takers. They're just, they're just there to keep getting and getting and getting. And they're actually kind of jealous of you and your ethic and your love and the way that you can feel and the way that you can be with people and the way that you can attract people. These people or this person or whoever, whatever this is not something that you need to keep around in 2019. This is something that actually completely needs to go. It's done with the conflict, done with the fighting, done with the jealousy that just brings more shit with it. Because it's not for you. I also just want to say, I tried to film this reading 3 times, separate from this actual filming that I'm doing. And every single time, there's been something that's just been like stopping me, like pushing me almost. And I don't know if it's a resistance from you or if it's the environment that you may find yourself in, but there is negativity around that needs to go. It just needs to go, and you need to open yourself up more, because your heart is so large and so expansive, and I really want to see that come into light for you this year, Cancer. I really want to see you just shift into your highest potential. So this next card is going to be for that, how to move toward your highest potential, your highest good. Okay, I'm sorry. Firstly, I'm on a farm, so there are like heaps of flies and like little critters around, and also just animals. So there are lots of interesting sounds. But how you can start to move toward your highest potential. And this is something that I really feel for Cancer, because you're feelers. You are feelers of the zodiac. Emotional loss. You have to acknowledge the hurt of the past. You have to acknowledge the people that are maybe hurting you, the things that are hurting you. You have to acknowledge the things that you've lost. You have to acknowledge the things that just, that have actually made your heart sore. You have to sit with the feelings in your heart. And I know that it's a hard space to feel into, because, again, you're such feelers that you feel everything. And feeling like deep, like really painful things is even more intense for you. I understand, I get it. I'm a feeler as well. And so when you are in that space of like just feeling and you're feeling for other people as well. You have to understand that, Cancer. Whether you know it or not, you feel so much for other people too. So when you're feeling for other people, you don't always have time to sit with your own losses and your own emotions. And that is really important for you. How you can start to move on to your highest potential, how things can actually change for you, is to actually acknowledge these things that have happened, these hurts of the past, these the things that you just don't want to tolerate this stuff anymore. It's not for you anymore. Allowing yourself to step into abundance instead of grief and lack. Like it's like this feeling of like being left out in the cold almost. And it doesn't feel very nice. And I know it's not a nice thing to feel into, but it's how you heal. You have to feel to heal. So yeah, so let's think about now what energies you want to start to focus on as you move forward in your journey, as you move into a new space. Oh, what was I saying at the beginning? And you can rewind and see that this card was flipping through as I was shuffling, because this is all about feeling. The sacral chakra the second chakra. It's the water, the feminine, the deep emotional sense of feeling, and that's what you want to start to focus on. You need to focus on your feelings, not everybody else's. It's time to let go of, all these other people that are just coming around you and trying to make you feel like shit, because they don't have your best interests at heart. You need to feel into yourself and into your own system to understand what your best interests actually are. You are the one that chooses your best interest, not other people, right? So learning how to sit into that deeply feminine space of receiving as well. If you're in a place or in relationships or in a work environment where you're always having to give and always having to be the one to take action and take initiative, now the time for you to take a step back and take your hands off and be like, you know what? Now it's time for me to receive. I've paid my dues. I've done the work. Now it's just time for me to be able to get that love and that effort and attention and energy that I've put out. I need to get it back. I need some equal give and take. It's going to be quite an interesting journey for that. So let's think about the theme now, the theme for your year, what you want to start to learn and the lessons that will come forth. The crown chakra. Yes, connecting to your highest self, connecting to yourself. And that's what I've been saying, is letting go of the influence of others and the influence of other energies, influence of other people, and really allowing yourself to feel into this space where you are connected and you are at one with yourself. You're finally being guided by what is best for you. What is for you? I keep putting my hand above my head because I'm talking about your highest good. This is something that lives above you, above in the ethereal realm. What is your highest good? And you can't find that out there. It's not out there because that's not where you are. You are here, and you are here. You need to feel into what is going to be best for you in this journey. And this is a 7, so this speaks to a spiritual journey. It speaks to what you actually want in your life. What's going to help you to feel fulfilled and feel satisfied and feel like loved and passionate again. Because I think there's been quite a lot that's made you feel not that way, and a lot of people that haven't been great with making you feel loved. And so now let's think about the future energy that you want to start to attract. Let's shift this and think about how you can start to bring this sense of feeling into something that will be an even more expansive opportunity for you. Yeah. Future energy. Letting go of your fear. Trapped in fear. And this is, I think, this is interesting because it's like if you keep these people around because you don't feel worthy of getting rid of them because you are so afraid of feeling for yourself, of really allowing yourself to be who you are and to release yourself from this prison that you are trapped in, the prison of fear. And the thing about fear is that it's a self-made prison. It's a self-containing kind of thing. So you have to take a long, hard look at how you're keeping yourself bound in situations, bound in relationships, bound to people that are just keeping you in the sense of fear. I want to see what the next card is going to be because that's this is the future energies that you want to start to attract. And if this energy is fear, you need to think the opposite, which is love. You need to start to think about the love that you want to see in your life, the love that you want to attract. And what does love mean to you? What is love? What is love? I'm sorry, not the time. Very inappropriate. Really thinking about what does love mean to you, because that's also going to help you to tap into that deeper heart space, that deeper sense of feeling. So this next card is going to be the obstacle that you may face, or a challenge that you may encounter, and how to move past it. Wow. So, this is deep, guys. So I feel like you're so afraid of moving into anything that feels good for you because you are so trapped in the fear and so trapped in these negative cycles and these negative beliefs. But your obstacle is actually harmony. It's actually love. This is the Lover's card. Your obstacle is love. is actually feeling and experiencing love for yourself. Instead of giving it to other people, receiving it for yourself. Know that you are loved. Know that you are cherished and you are respected, you are valued. You are an important part of any person's life. Any person that you are around, you are so deeply supported and so deeply loved, Cancer. Like, you deserve love, and you deserve to receive love. And I really hope that whenever you encounter these feelings of like unworthiness and like being too afraid to even let yourself take a step towards something that feels right for you or that feels good for you, because you're so stuck in the cycle of, I'm gonna have to say abuse, because this is abuse. You need to really allow yourself to just soften in, allow yourself to be loved, because you are so deeply loved and you are so surrounded at all times. Just know that. I'm gonna just leave that there, because that's really deep and really intense. So I hope that that's resonated for some of you. Again, if it hasn't, just let it go. But how you can start to now think about fostering healthier and more loving relationships is, oh my God, I'm gonna cry, this is crazy. How you can start to foster more loving relationships for yourself is by speaking up, by telling people what you need. And just like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, how do you want to be loved? Telling people what you need, what your emotional needs are, because they are also important, Cancer. It's not just about everyone else and all of the things you're doing for everyone and what you're trying to build for all the other people in your life. It's about finding your own inner voice and finding how to communicate with the people around you and standing up for yourself. That is how you foster healthy relationships, loving relationships, and like equal partnerships, peer engagement, open, honest communication. I'm going to wrap this up real quick, because I'm going to have like a moment here with this. I'm having a real moment with this, and I just wanted to leave you with some parting wisdom before I send you off. I'm just going to touch this rose quartz just to let you, like, I hope that as I touch this and as I'm feeling this, I hope that whoever this is for, I'm sending you so much love, because you deserve it. You deserve the love that is around you. You deserve love. Patience and planning. Whatever it is that you're trying to build this year, whatever it is that you're trying to move toward, move into, have a firm foundation, have a solid plan, have a way of really allowing yourself some space to get there with solidity and a firm sense of being. Have a plan. And this could even be a plan to leave whatever situation it is that you're in. It doesn't have to be building something new. It can be leaving something old. But patience and planning. Whew. I'm sorry. I know this is my first video with you, but that is really deep, and I am just sending you all of the love, all of the abundance, all of the just positive light vibes that I can muster. The dogs are as well. And there's a pig out here too. So we're all sending you love, and you just know that you are supported, know that you are cared for, know that you are important and you are valued. And I really wish you all the best for this first chapter of 2019. Sorry. Sending you so much love. I'll be back in 2 weeks with another spread, another video. Until then, please be well. Lots of love. Namaste.